EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Houston Texans.
Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Ka'imi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Houston. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Forced to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Tank Dell on the return for the Texans. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drives going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Tony.
Stroud going to throw right away. That's the rookie third-round pick, Jalen Knowles.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Throw right side, pulled in by Knowles. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down. After a gain of 7.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of
pickup there of 28 yards.
That's another Texan.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll get that out to Mixon. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's into the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Texas. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. You can hit them in stride, be accurate with the ball. There is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, 49ers.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second down and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They'll come up here, first and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown. 49ers.
San Francisco. Eddie Pinheiro.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Why Tony? Ow, pick it up.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Nowhere to go, he is taken down. The rookie out of Georgia, Michael Williams, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. Tony.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins, and they are facing a second and long.
Hey, Uno Mars. All right. Buddy.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and a long way to go. Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
27 yards.
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. Nike Texas. Nike Texas. 11.
Now Stroud has thrown deep for Godwin. And he'll take it on in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Texans. That's a two-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. He'll get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Texans' 42-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. To the right side, this is McCaffrey. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And he'll have the first down at the 26, so good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Purdy now on second down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's a third down and 4.
Get set.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Flush to his right. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Purdy. Throwing the out route, Ayuk has it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown San Francisco. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a
Texans
touchdown.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Don't worry. What's up?
Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
20-yard line.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
14 more yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now, Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first. coming out of the break.
Fairbairn
to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Purdy on 1st down. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
To 2nd and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud quickly out to Collins. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And the Texans.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
At the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7.
18. That's it.
On play action, Stroud. To the goal line and in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Texans. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy moving to his left. That one late over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Texans take over 1st.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there is a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
2nd and 10. Stroud going to set up the throw. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Left side to Godwin. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down for Houston.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
He'll get that out to Mixon. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. And his 2nd TD catch of the season. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get set. Watch out.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock.
Purdy's pass intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
All right. Watch the line, watch the bullet, watch the bullet. 2J. 11. 19 Texans. No.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Texans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Brett, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get set. 18, watch out.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners first down.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
118, watch out.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. That's taken in by Jennings.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. On play action, here's Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
He's brought down at the
From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
9 yards. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Uno. Here we go. Look the hot.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Uno Mars. We got it. Uno Mars.
Now Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second
It's
down.
now second and 10.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
South. 118. Hey, south.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Big Ed Oliver in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Throwing on second down is Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it'll be third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Here's Purdy. That's incomplete. Gary Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From 29. Here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Why Tony?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one complete to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds down at at the 15-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Oh, hey. Down. 18. What's that?
They'll run with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do it better.
And he's in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans add on to their already sizable lead.
49ers 14. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick
And
off
so
for
after the
Houston.
touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. To throw, Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And the Texans are going to get the football at their own 40.
Purdy's pass intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
18. What's that?
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down.
Look the high.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pick up of 8.
Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2.
What's that? 18. What's that?
They'll go right back to Mixon. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up third down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third and inches.
What's that? 18. What's that?
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Texans 56, 49ers 14. Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. This defense is all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. This pressure is relentless. They get him again. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. The 49ers out to punt this one. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. So it's a win here for the Texans. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.